Okay, so back out here in daylight, kind of see it looks like a tin roof almost. It's hard to kind of see. So it looks like a tin roof. It looks like it's pretty solid shape. I don't see a bunch of rust on the smokestack or anything like that for the chimney. You can definitely see where they had. It looks like almost like a self job. That's probably why they had some of that water damage coming by the chimney up there. I don't know if you guys can zoom in a little bit. Kind of see up there by the stack a little bit. And we'll come back out. So yeah, we'll look out here at the shed. Shed looks pretty solid. This looks like it's actually fairly new. I mean, it's got a brand new fitting up here for the lock on the holding side, and then on the latch side. So, like I said, the shed looks pretty new. So I can get it to lock. There we go. So the shed looks pretty new. Well, it looks like it's pretty well built and new too. I mean, there's no rust even on the hinges or anything like that, so it hasn't been sitting here very long. So there's a small gate right here. Well, it's a gated like space, but this is all you back here too. And there definitely is a pond back here at the back. So this is also your property line here. Sorry for all the crunching, a bunch of dry leaves out here. But got like a small pit over here on the left with some fell trees. Yeah, there's a lake, a little small pond sets back off over here. So this is where the almost 2 acres comes in. I'd say this pond is probably at least an acre almost by itself. So yeah, there's your pond down there. So I can get down to the edge here a little bit. I'll see a little better. So yeah, your pond wraps all the way around. So you've got some space out here for sure. I don't see fish. Doesn't mean there aren't fish in there, obviously. I'm just not seeing them right now up by the surface here. So that's your pond. Like I said, outside of the house looks pretty solid. I'm not 1,000% sure still on the foundation of it. I'll have to do some asking on that one. But as far as like the siding and all that stuff goes, it looks pretty good. I'll hit up the agent here in a second for you guys and have him fill me in on what the other meant on the listing side there. But yeah, I mean, I don't see any massive damage or anything like that to the outside on the siding. Some weed whacker holes, like slashes and stuff like that in the skirt. But I mean, that's normal with a weed whacker. So I don't see any major holes, any real damage like that. So kind of coming around the deck. They said the deck's weathered, but it felt very solid. Definitely older, but the house looks good. There's a small hole in some siding here. I don't know what hit there. That's really about the only, and like I said, weed whacker holes along the bottom here, where somebody look close to the weed whacker. As I'm looking, I just don't really see much. So the front's a little overgrown, but I think we've established it was definitely an older gentleman that lived here. He may have had like somebody here to help take care of him. That's why the front is overgrown as it is. But like I said, they pretty much use the back as their entryway anyway. So yeah, this is the front. This is the vent over there on the side, and the front door, and then your air units up here at the front as well. So yeah, you see where I parked my truck. So it's kind of 2 entryways, whichever way you want to loop in. You kind of loop in from the street, so it's just like one continuous U around the house here. So you come in here, and then over there just on the other side of the mailboxes, you would go in there and it just literally loops back around the house and comes out. So right to about where my truck is. So that's the whole outside of the house, and like I said, that pond sits on the property as well. So